I am currently recording this on January 1st, 2017. It is a new year. There's a new me, new account, not by choice. I made that mistake. I fucked that up. But I am pretty excited because take a look at my stats right over here. My account has finally made the move from looking like a completely mediocre low-level main into being an account with some sort of direction to it. I mean, in my last video, the account looked like I was just some low-level main that liked to, spend his time chopping wood on the weekends, maybe doing some mining. The type of player that looks like he might have spent 12 hours learning how to fucking farm on this game. A type of player that likes to play Castle Wars and then go to Reddit and bitch about every PvP related update to the game. But now I'm looking like that type of guy you see running around PvP in full bandos because you know I'm trying to milk every little strength bonus that this game has to offer in order to hit that 28-29 DDS spec. But anyway, yeah, I'm just doing NMZ right now, so there's really not much to show you guys. So my plan for this video, I always try and lay out a plan for a video. This is my new thing. I try and coordinate this shit to make it not a total shit show. And actually, that's a lie. Don't call me out on it. But anyway, yeah, I've been hanging out in NMZ, just trying to get some strength levels really, because that's all I have left to do for this account. I've got the torso, I've got the fire cape, I've got the I don't even remember. It doesn't matter. You guys watch these videos, so you know what I have. But all I really have to do right now is train up strength levels. And then we're gonna talk about. You guys are probably looking at my range, like, okay, really, Ian, you're gonna go PKing with that range? But I'll get into that later. So since I've been doing NMZ, I've just been watching Netflix, playing Overwatch, and PKing on OScape. So I'm gonna mix in some of those OScape clips with this because I really don't have much RuneScape content, but I mean, I figure it's kind of like the same thing, so why not make 30 people salty? But at the same time, I've pretty much always PK'd on here whenever I'm doing NMZ or something like that. But anyway, you guys don't understand how excited I am to PK on this account. I've been working my way up through it for the past month or 2 or 3, however long it's been. It all just kind of fades together because I just my mind went into a blackout once I started questing because I just don't want to remember that, which something I forgot to mention last video. I just thought about this right now. Slayer Music 1 is the greatest video maker of all time. Do y'all know who I'm talking about? You know who I'm talking about. You open up a quest guide on YouTube and then you just hear, "Hi, and welcome to my guide." You know exactly who Slayer Music 1 is, even if you don't remember his name. I meant to shout him out in my last video when I finished up all my quests and everything, but seriously, somebody needs to get this man to RuneFest. Fuck Bodhi, fuck SparkMac, Stefan, Superhero, burn your quest guides. I don't mean any of that, except for the last part, but this man has been doing a service for so many years. I don't know, the man deserves some recognition is all I'm saying. But as for my account, I guess since we're just rambling on, I'll go ahead and start by saying I went PKing the other day with 77 strength, so that was amazing. And the funny part about it is that I actually got kills, and they weren't like the type of kills that you normally get where you catch your opponent off guard or you hit him with a high spec or stack him or something like that. No, every kill I got when I was 77 strength PKing the other day, I simply got because my opponent fucked up. I had at least 2 or 3 people come back and say, "Oh, I tellied or I ate or I lagged or whatever," and normally, when somebody says that, you're just like, okay, whatever, man. But I completely believe these guys, because there's no way in hell you're just going to die to a 12-17 DDS spec like that. And after the other day, I'm going to hold off a little bit on PKing. Well, that's a lie, actually, because I went today. But I'm 83 strength now, so that's a little bit different, I guess. But the reason it was so bad the other day was because not only was I hitting incredibly low, but I was 72 hit points. I was at a level 90, I think, with 72 HP, hybriding. So if I was fighting a hybrid in the top part of my bracket in PvP, and they had an AGS or something, they could literally just one hit me. And it was actually really annoying because every time I'd step out of the bank, I don't know if it was because people saw me in the gear I was in, which was just basic mystic stuff, but I don't know if they saw me hybriding as a level 90 or whatever with a Needs helm, and they're like, "Oh, he must be low HP," or if they looked me up. But every fucking time I stepped out of the bank, there's a Debo or there's some motherfucker rushing in with a DDS or a G-Maul or something like that. And some of them were just funny because they were just so obvious. I'd be standing in Varrock Square and then a level 100 Zerker or whatever would run up beside me, put on a DDS, pod up, and then run in the other direction and cast Avenge and start clicking over towards me. What are you gonna do, man? Although some of the Debos did get pretty close. I tried to stay brewed up the whole time because 72 HP is pretty low at that level bracket. I didn't actually get sniped, but I got pretty close a couple times. So now HP is a pretty big priority to me, which is actually kind of funny because this is exactly what happened when I originally made World 65 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, whenever I made him. I thought I was completely ready, got to PvP, my account held up and everything, but somebody would whip me a 20 and it'd look like I'm half HP. But I'm planning to get those levels through strength currently. I kind of have this other little plan / idea, I guess you could call it. I was sitting at the GE the other day, and on my accounts I like to have pretty much everything I could possibly possibly need in the game. Like I don't want to have to go and buy a bunch of stuff from the GE. So like I have, my PK tab, I have my pot section, my runes, my all that stuff, my teleports. I've even got like, miscellaneous shit that I might use, everything. I just don't want to have to go to the GE constantly. But I was thinking, this is pretty much my main account. Like this is the only account that I play on. I've built it up and everything. It's going to be what I play on whenever I play this game. And so I know on World 65 originally, range, like I wasn't 99 range on there, but I still used range quite frequently. And the problem with this is, for like these builds to really be OP and all that stuff, you got to keep them low HP. I don't necessarily want to do that, mainly because I really want range on my account. Like I don't want to sit there with a cannon and get a bunch of range levels without HP levels, because that'll take forever. And so I went ahead and I bought like 50k chins, I think it was. That should get me to like 99, maybe even a little bit over. I don't know. I might have to buy a couple more. Who knows? They're just kind of sitting in the bank with like the armor and the ranger boots and the anguish and all that stuff. It looks really nice. I'm not fucking using it right now though. What my plan is right now is to kind of just wait until claws come out. I want to see the price of those initially, because I'm not going to do that thing where people like try and be the first one in the game to get the item, because that's how you buy a 120 mil ballista. But I want to get those and play around with them, when the price drops and everything. Hopefully by then I'll be like 90 to 92 strength or something, which is kind of where I want to like, not necessarily stop training strength, but like kind of pause it, just to keep myself kind of low combat, I guess, because, it's not, or 92 to 99 strength is like another 6-7 mil XP, something like that. That's like the halfway point at 92, so I'm not gonna have my HP bumped up all the way just to get a couple more levels. But then, and only then, after I have my fun with Dragon Claws and everything, will I train range. And so once I do that, I don't know if I want to stay 60 attack or if I want to go 75. I really, like even PKing with 77 strength and 60 attack, like, yeah, it's kind of bullshit sometimes. They'll be on robes, or like they'll be one defense and not even praying, and you'll hit like a 0-0 DDS just because your attack is so low and everything. And then I tried Dragon Warhammer, and oh my god, that thing pissed me off. But I do kind of like it, but at the same time, I miss, being able to just AGS people when I'm about to tab on World 65. So basically, I'm going to be getting range on this account after I have my fun with claws and everything, and then probably, well, I'm not even going to say probably, it will eventually make it to a 75 attack account. I just don't know when. But anyway, it's getting pretty late. It's now the 2nd of January 2017, so I hope your first day of your new year was great, and I wish a happy new year's to all you guys. I forgot to say that at the beginning of the video. But if you'd like to hang out with us in my clan chat, then go ahead and join Free World 65 CC. I'll leave that in the description along with a bunch of other stuff, so you can go ahead and check that out. And I will see you guys next time.